Hi guys, so I wanted to bring you some channel messages for readings that I've done on my Instagram for those who do not follow me on Instagram or Twitter, okay? So first I'm going to start with the element of fire, okay? So fire signs, I am working with a new deck. It's called Wisdom of the Oracle, and I have love oracle cards as well, okay? So you got the chaos and conflict card, okay, fire signs? And the clarification card for that was separation. And it says time apart from your partners on the horizon. All right, so fire signs, there could be some static between you or a lover. Someone is acting out because they miss you. Someone possibly could have separated recently and they can't deal, or you could have separated a while ago. All right. Temper tantrums are a theme here. I feel like somebody is causing a frenzy because they cut their losses. Oh well. You have the number 33 on this card right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's right there. You have the number 33, which equals 6. When you simplify that, 6 can represent being of service to others, but I feel like it wasn't being reciprocated from someone. Okay, so keep in mind the number 6 has multiple meanings. That's just one of them that I felt applied to this reading. Okay, now your other messages was the star card. Okay, you got the star card in reverse. We know that is the card for Aquarius. And then your clarification card is the golden mirror. All right. So the golden mirror says self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. All right. So let's get into it. Okay. So fire signs, you could feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve. The truth is being hidden about certain things. Things will be revealed, but be mindful of your reaction. You or someone in your energy could be highly narcissistic and unwilling to reciprocate. You have something in common with the other person. This person may have been a mirror to your bad habits as well. Okay, so honestly, fire signs, with a typical fire sign that's a fire sign to the T, baby, it's usually tick tick boom. Okay, so maybe you were dating someone who was narcissistic, and you know they would like blow up if they didn't get their way. And maybe you blow up when people piss you off. Okay, so sometimes you mirror people, but you guys might mirror each other for different reasons. Okay, it's always a moment of growth. So that's something you can work on for my fire placement people, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. Okay, next up I have, let's see, water signs. Okay, one second. All right, so water signs, you have the time to go card. Okay, baby, that's very self-explanatory. Your clarification card is healing family issues. Okay, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for my water signs, you know, when you get upset with a whoever you're dealing with, I feel like sometimes you may be projecting your anger from maybe your father or your mom or your caretaker, whoever it was. I feel like when these people don't show up and rescue you and save you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements, you could lash out, and people might feel like you are so like mean, and you just get very verbally abrasive. If something is moving you or staring you that deeply, it has a connection to something else. So just do that deep dive and figure out why it is something is upsetting you that much. All right, so water signs, it's time for you to leave a family dynamic that is weighing on your spirit. Relocation may be a theme. It's a party of one for your next chapter. Don't worry about that ideal partner. They're on the way. but you have to be solidified in your singlehood first. If you're already coupled, family issues could be interfering with a connection. Make sure you stick to your non-negotiables. In this card, you have the number 45, right? Which adds up to 9 once you simplify it. 9 has multiple meanings. 9 can represent wisdom and responsibility. So I feel like you have to figure out what your social responsibility is, right? And what your personal responsibility is to yourself, because that's what comes first. If you're not okay, water signs, you can't help others. And we know water signs will self-sacrifice in a heartbeat. Okay? So I think this is a time for you to really tap in and figure out, okay, this person isn't listening to my needs, time to go. This person, is a repeat boundary offender, time to go. Before who knows, before you try to like hit them, curse them out, just that toxic energy. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, baby. Sometimes it feels good to, get somebody back. I'm a Scorpio, but at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Don't pour your energy into them. You could be putting that into, a business or whatever else, Once you get tired of it, you'll be tired of it. So, let me see. I'm going to pull your other card. Okay, give me a second. Okay. So, you have the Chariot, okay? You have the Chariot, water signs, and then you have the karmic relationship card, all right? So it says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Alrighty. So water signs, it's time for you to leave. Now, water signs, what did I just tell you? It's time to go. I did these messages a day apart. Okay, so this people, my water signs and water placements, y'all are being hard-headed. You really don't want to let this person go. You're just like, no, but they can have the potential to be this and this and that. What if you leaving prompts them to be better? It's not to say that, you're not going to ever reconnect again. Y'all might reconnect in 2 years. Who knows? But it's very imperative that you let this person learn on their own and stop trying to, babysit them on their spiritual journey, okay? So, water signs, it's time for you to leave this karmic relationship. Determine what the lesson is and be grateful for a learning experience. If you're single, make sure you're not harboring resentment. Go on a trip or go out. Use your own discernment. If you don't feel safe, don't listen to me, okay? I don't want y'all coming up in the comments saying, she said, go on a trip. I didn't call it. No. Use your discernment, baby. Your current environment feels like a weighted blanket. So my Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces placement, please get out the house. Go take a walk, whatever it is. Process your emotions so that you're not projecting on others. All right? Those are the messages for my fire and water signs. If this message resonates so far, my information is down below if you would like to drop some coins in my piggy bank. Next up, we have air signs, okay? Let me gather your cards. Okay. So, air signs, you have the Imagine card. I love this. It's so beautiful. It's so angelic. The imagery is very beautiful. You can barely see it, but there's a girl. She's hooking onto the moon, okay? And so the moon, that shows me that there's some Cancer energy. I assign the moon to Cancer. Okay, it can be assigned to other signs, but I assign it to Cancer. So I feel like some of my air signs, there could be something being hidden from you. Maybe you are deceiving yourself in certain friendships, partnerships, like, you know what's up because you're very intuitive, but you're refusing to see things for what they are with some people, okay? This might not be your story. If it don't apply, let it fly, okay? So air signs, you have imagine down here, okay? Air signs, you're going to receive a lot of insight via your dreams. When you have ideas, write them down. I feel like you're planting the seeds for your new normal. Lead the way when it comes to beating to your own drum. You have the number 20, which equals 2. 2 has multiple meanings, but it can represent balance as well as making a choice. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters, okay? And your clarification sign for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placement, is express your love, okay? It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, this can very much so be express your love to yourself, okay? There's never enough self-love if you are coupled with someone. I think if this person is more water-based, right, and more emotional, and you're not that, you're like, emotions are like, show up and, express your love in a different way or cater to your partner's love language, okay? That might be very helpful. And then my air signs, you have the 3 of Wands, okay? You have the 3 of Wands. And your clarification card is the palm tree. Ooh, I didn't think of this when I was writing it on Instagram. You could benefit from going to somewhere tropical, maybe Miami. I know an air sign that just went to Miami, and she thoroughly enjoyed it, okay? With the palm tree, it says stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, all right? So air signs, your ships are coming in. You're determining what you want to attach yourself to, whether that's your brand, family, friends, etc. Pisces season will give a major boost to your creativity. Create everything you have in mind. Also identify what does security and stability, what does security and stability look like for you in this season, okay? Because we know as the seasons change, so does our needs, okay? And with that moon being in the first card, we have to make sure that our immediate needs are met first, or we cannot be good to anyone outside of us, okay? Last but not least, we have earth signs. I love, love, love earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. This is for you, okay? So you received the happy, happy, happy card. This is the first time this card has came out. It's so beautiful. Like, just get into the imagery. Get into the imagery. Love it, love it, love it, okay? So, earth signs, you are feeling more happy because you are being open to new ideas. Aquarius season allows you to get out of your mundane practicality. There is fun in being flexible and seeing things through a different perspective. If you have a love interest, I feel like you're so appreciative of them and you all just get each other. Pregnancy could be a theme. You have the number... Okay, it's right here. I wanted to make sure I had the right placement, okay? You have the number 26, okay, which equals 8. Once you simplify it, 8 has several meanings. 8 can represent abundance, all right? You have good news and fortune on the way. Get ready. Get ready, earth signs, okay? And then you had 2 clarification cards. You know, y'all love extra, okay? So you are the only sign that got 2 clarification cards. It says keep an open mind, okay? So maybe you and your partner may not be in a good space, earth signs. You know, I'm not going to always touch on everyone's situation, but it says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe your soulmate is spiritual and you don't believe in spirituality. Maybe you are more of a adventurous person and the person you're dating is very, wants to be in the house, very chill, okay? So they might just differ, okay? And then it also says, earth signs, get into it. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So earth signs, do the work. We know that y'all workaholics and baby, y'all barely call out of work. But sometimes when it comes to romantic partnerships, you think that just showing up in like practical ways is okay. Like, oh, we have a roof over our head, we eat meals, cool, we should be fine. Earth signs, I challenge you, if you think like that, try to show up in a different way besides paying a bill or doing something practical. Go do something spontaneous that your lover would enjoy, okay? Now, earth signs, you have the Emperor in reverse, okay? This is a Aries card. You could be dealing with a Aries, okay? So it says earth signs are feeling like they're not at their full potential. All right. So boom. I feel like, okay, I touched on two situations. So this is for earth signs who are, on the up and up. They've been doing the spiritual work. I feel like this reading is for earth signs who are dragging their feet and refusing to like level up and do some character development, do some personal development, because just talk about it, everybody's not into spirituality and developing themselves spiritually. So when that's out, you can always develop your character and your personal self, okay? So earth signs are feeling like they're not at their full potential. Be patient with the process and stop the negative self-talk. You are exactly where you need to be. Some earth signs are going through a spiritual awakening. Everything you thought you were certain about is crumbling. Don't fight this rebirth. It's time for a new phase in your life, okay? Now, my earth signs, baby, you're dealing with either a Aries, which is a very strong sign, and I feel like they're challenging you, or they have Aries placements, or guess what? You have the motherfucking Phoenix. There are 3 levels to a Scorpio. So some of my earth signs are dealing with a Scorpio. So you have the Scorpion, you have the Eagle, if I'm not mistaken, and then the final stage is the Phoenix. That's when the Scorpio has learned all the lessons. They know that it's not worth it to be vengeful. Give people love, accept people for who they are, even if they can't show up and be how you show up to them. So I feel like my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, or towards Virgo sun sign people, you're dealing with an Aries, or you're dealing with an evolved Scorpio. An evolved Scorpio. That's a beautiful person to be with. So let me tell you your key words, earth signs: new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. And so I feel like this Mercury retrograde energy probably kind of got to my Capricorns. Mercury retrograde just shows you, do you really want to associate with this? Is this really benefiting you? And if it isn't, cut it out. Let's start anew. Let's figure out how we can, grow from this. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. For my earth signs going through spiritual awakenings, I get it. I have went through several. It's very testing. You feel like, everything is just crumbling. It will get better. Just take things one day at a time. Cry if you need to cry. Journal, all the things, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. My information is down below if you would like to drop some coins in my piggy bank. Thank you.